to another fun-filled episode with me. This is Life According to Maria, and I'm glad that you guys joined me. In today's episode, I'm going to just run down a couple of items that I have in my Instant Love theme, and I started that theme a couple of months ago, basically getting products, buying something that month or using it that month and instantly loving it, instantly falling in love with it. And I keep it very lean and mean on these videos because obviously the criteria is that you have to love it. You can't just like it or get used to it or whatever. You really have to love this product that you are trying, okay? So without further ado, let's get into it. The first product that I want to mention is this one. It's called Cantu Coconut Curling Cream, and that's the way that looks like. Hopefully it'll come in. If not, I can pop it off of auto. My auto does not focus that well, so let's just take it off of there, and there you go. And it's a pretty big tub. It's 12 ounces. There's no sulfates, silicones, parabens, or mineral oil in this. It's for naturally curly hair, and I usually find it in the naturally curly hair section, which is, you know, like the ethnic section is what they call it. And basically my hair is very curly and dense and frizzy, and so I need all the help that I can get. I know today it's blow dried out. I basically got out of the salon about like an hour and a half ago. Thank goodness it's a clear, beautiful day here today in Atlanta, because usually I am not lucky with salon appointments. When I come out of a salon, it is literally pouring or very windy or both. And I have had many of a hairdo, you know, blow dried out and flat ironed for an hour and a half. Poor gal works on me, and it is completely destroyed in about 5 minutes as soon as I get in the car, because by the time I get out of the salon and walk to my car, my hair is frizzed up and ruined again, because my hair is so freaking curly. It's just curly. It's going to be curly, and I can't do anything with it unless I would pay an astronomical fee. They call it the Brazilian blowout, and you know, it's a chemical straightener that they put in your hair, and you have to sit there for like, I don't know, like 3 hours or 4 hours for them to get everything done. And A, I don't have the patience for it, and B, I just don't have that structure of money to go into it to, you know, chemically straighten my hair. And honestly, I really do like my hair to be curly sometimes. I get into moods, you know, it just depends on the look I'm going for. Sometimes I want it blown out and straight like it is now, and sometimes I like it kind of reckless and wild and wavy and all that. So I kind of go back and forth. So I don't want to commit to a Brazilian blowout that's gonna be, you know, kind of like permanent for me. Anyway, so this little sucker you put on after you get out of the shower, after you wash your hair. It's not a deep conditioner, you know, where you rinse your hair out. You know, you put it on and then you rinse it off after like 5 minutes or 10 minutes. This you kind of leave in your hair. It's very thick. I'm gonna open this up now, and it smells wonderful. It smells like coconuts. So you can see my paw prints in there, and a little goes a long way. You just put a dabble in the palm of your hand like that and kind of rub it together, and then just with your hair, just kind of with your finger, just kind of finger it through your hair, through your wet, damp hair, not soaking wet hair, but you know, you towel dry your hair, and then you do that, and you let that comb it through and everything. It detangles your hair too. It's really great for you know, coating your hair. And basically what it does is it coats your hair so that you don't have the frizz, and you can go ahead and blow dry your hair or stylize it however you want, and it's gonna basically hold up. All right, and I've been loving this. I got this, I think I told you, I got this at Sally's Beauty Supply. I paid maybe about $7-8 for it. I don't think I paid a lot more than that, and it's huge, so it's gonna, you know, last me for a long time. And basically love it from the get-go. As soon as I put it on my hair, it was I left my hair naturally curly the times that I have used this, and it really locks in. It's almost like using gel. It locks in your curls, and then they had a name for it. What did they call it? Casting or something, where it really locks in your curls, and then you just tussle your hair with your fingers and kind of like break up the casting is what they call it. And then you have all these beautiful ringlets of curls, and it lasts a pretty long time. It lasts for a couple of days, where I can kind of re-moisten my hair a little bit with a spray bottle, but then it becomes really nice again. So I love that. Love. Another thing that I got at Sally's Beauty Supply is this oatmeal and honey scrub. Now this is for normal to dry skin. I will kind of read a little to you. Gently exfoliates for a healthy complexion. It's a regular scrub. I keep this in my shower. This is kind of wet on the bottom because it's in my shower, and that's how it looks like. And it's what is it, 170 grams, so 6 ounces. It's a lot in here. I mean, this will last quite a while again. And it's just your standard dark kind of goopy. There, I'm trying to squeeze it out there. Do you see it? Dark kind of goopy granular scrub. And the thing that I like about this smell, guys, is it smells almost identical to the Ann Webb skin. Oh, what was it? It was the one with the argireline and coffee cream that I had for my skin, the little expensive tube. And I'll put a picture up here for your guys to refresh your memory, but it smells identical to that. And I used to love, I still do, I mean, I still have it. I love the coffee-ish blend, that smell, and I'm sure it's part of, maybe it's got a little almond in it too, I'm not sure, but it has a very similar smell to that one, and I absolutely adore that smell. And you know me, I'm all about the smell. I love to sniff on all these products. So I'm really enjoying this. It scrubs down my face beautifully in the shower. I rinse it off immediately. It's very glowing. I have not had any breakouts with it. I really like it. It's a very good standard. And you know, if you prep your skin like that before you do your skin serums or your products, your nightly products, wonderful. It just gets into your skin that much more, just preps it. So I love a good scrub. I love a good scrub. Okay, now 2 things that I got from Ulta, and this is a kind of story that went into it. I went into Ulta to try to get Makeup Revolution products, to basically try to get the Emily palette, okay, to try to get the wants and the needs Emily palettes. And Ulta, when I went in there, Ulta did not have the palettes. They had a section for the Makeup Revolution, and where the palettes should have been on the shelf, it was empty. And I asked one of the salespeople there, was a young man, and I asked him, I said, oh, are you guys sold out of the Emily palettes? And he wasn't quite sure. Right away he said, well, let me check. And you know, they all have their little walkie-talkies, and they're like checking in the back and all that. And he said, well, I know that we had some here, but I don't know why they're not here. Let me go in the back and talk to my manager and see what's going on, and see if I could grab some for you. So while I was in that section, I grabbed two products. I grabbed this, which is the, hang on, Makeup Revolution concealer. It's Conceal and Define, and this is a really pretty bottle here. Let me take that off. And I'll finish the story in a second, guys. I just wanted you to see this one, the Makeup Revolution concealer, and then I got the Makeup Revolution Reloaded Vitality palette, which this is absolutely beautiful. And I am wearing some of the colors here. Now, I'm not extravagant with, you know, I can't, I'm not the kind of makeup guru that puts on, 50 eyeshadows on my eyes. I am wearing, and I'll come in a little closer if you want to see it. Let me take off that so you guys can really, whoa, looking on me. Help me, help me. There we go. Okay, there it is. And I am wearing basically, and there's no names for shades, so I apologize for that. I don't think there's any names for any of the shades. No, there isn't. You just have to kind of point to it. So I will try to point to it. So my overall transition shade is this one here, and it's a beautiful, beautiful, cooler, kind of like a tan brown. I would call it a taupe almost. It's beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. And then for my highlight, I'm using this shade here. Okay, I'm trying not to get the glare of it on there. So that's my highlight shade. So that's like right over here. You can hardly see it. There's like a little glow that you can see, but it's not a big deal. I'm not doing any V thing or anything. This was just like a, hey, slap it on because you're going in front of the camera kind of deal. And then, but for an actual eyeliner, I'm actually using this darker brown shade here. I'm going to try to come in again without the glare. There you go. And that's a beautiful dark brown shade. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I just put it on a very thin brush and just wiggled it like in my eyelashes. And I haven't put on mascara since this morning. I did put a little on, but I haven't updated it, and it's close to like, what time is it? Oh my gosh, 5:42 p.m. So yeah, I've been quite running around the whole day with stuff like this on me. So I really like it. It pops my eye. I really like the color. I'm looking at myself down in the meter there, but as you guys can see, I really do like these shades. They're very vibrant. They're very blendable. I had no problems blending it or anything like that. So this was about, I think it's about $9 or $10. They're very affordable. I don't think it was more than, well, I'm sorry, maybe it was like 13 or 14. Let's just say, between 10 and 15, let's just say, okay? And then this also, I'm wearing it under my eye, and this is the concealer, and the number on this one is C4, if anybody is interested, and I'm going to see if there's an actual name for it. No, it just says C4, so it's a very light color. Let me see if I can zoom in on that. There you go. No, there's C4. You can barely see it, but it says C4. There you go. C4. Okay. And it's about the, again, like the fourth shadow in from the lightest. So they have quite a large spectrum of shades. I did not pick up a makeup. I kind of wanted to, but I was more into trying to get the Emily Noel palette. So back to that story. So the young man goes in the back and then comes back in about, I would say like 5 or 10 minutes later. And he says to me, he goes, well, we had them, or we still have them, but we're not putting them out. And I'm like, okay, that's kind of strange. I go, what do you mean? He goes, well, they are being returned, and they are in the process of being recalled. I'm like, what? I said, why? He goes, well, I don't know anything other than we put a hold on selling them, and he said we are not putting them out now for sale. They've had some concerns about them. I don't know if this has to do with any of the patchiness that some YouTubers on here were talking about, or I think there was some issue also way that I heard, that I saw about maybe some mold or something, but I don't think it was that. I think that it was maybe having to do with the blendability or the patchiness or something. He didn't know quite what was going on. All he knew was that there were some concerns and that they were no longer putting it out on the shelf, and that they were waiting for a new batch to come in. Okay. Fast forward, and I asked him. I said, "Well, when are the new batches coming in? Because I really want to try it. I want to buy it." And he said he had no clue to call back. So I kept calling back, and this week I did a call back to try to see if today being Saturday, if I could go and get some. And they basically told me that they are no longer carrying the Emily Noel palettes at all at Ulta, that they will continue to carry Makeup Revolution, but they are not carrying the Emily Noel palettes at all. They will not be getting any more in, and they're discontinuing carrying it. Now, I don't know if this is across the board. I don't know if any other stores are still carrying it and that Ulta just decided not to carry it anymore. I've been trying to hunt down and trying to see where I could get my hands on it still, because I still think it's something I want to try out and I want to review for you guys. At least the what is it, the Needs palette, the smaller one. I would love to get my hands on it so that I could try out the highlighter and the bronzer and the blush and maybe some of the the eyeshadows. They say that it's very variable, that you can do a lot of looks with it. You can carry this one palette, and it's got really good neutral shades in it and everything. Although there have been comments on YouTube that it doesn't really lend itself to the darker skin tones, that it's more in that middle to lighter range. But I wanted to give it a go and see for my my skin tone, and mature skin. I think I could bring some some justice to it and do a reliable review on it. But like I said, I've been trying and trying to get my hands on it, and it is just not possible. So that's the story. That's the scoop. That's all I know. It's just what it is. I'm kind of sad because I really did want to try it on, and I do love Emily Noel, and I love her channel, and I think that she has a lot of great reviews, and I just wanted to give her my support and buy it and try it out for you guys. But I can't get it. If anyone knows where I can get it, if there's another store that you guys know of, other than maybe I'll look online, maybe I'll just go straight to the Makeup Revolution website and order it. I guess I could do that if they still carry it. So I'll take a look and I'll let you guys know. Maybe I'll do that. But I do like to actually go and touch and feel it. That's why I wanted to go to Ulta. I like to go to a brick and mortar store and just look at it and touch it, and maybe get a feel for if this is really something I want to handle. So anyway, that was that. I've got two more things. The other thing I picked up, and this was so cool. I love this. This was at Walmart, and usually they're kind of hit and miss with their makeup section and their how do you call it, nail polish section. There's a lot of gaps, and by gaps I mean there's a lot of empty shelves at least the Walmart I go to, and I'm shaking this up for a reason. I find that when I go to Walmart and I look in their makeup section, there are whole ranges of colors, let's say a foundation. Like if I go to the Milani section, there'll be so many things empty on the shelves. I don't know if this happens to you guys, but where I live in the Walmart, it seems like people attack, for want of a better word, that section. And the most popular, and maybe it's because of YouTube, I don't know if there are some popular colors, popular lipstick, popular eye palette or blush or whatever, but there'll be whole sections of things not available. So you know, if you're looking for, if you're looking to go get a certain lip color, let's say, if it's very popular, it will not be in the stack. I mean, you'll have things on this side and things on this side, but this area here will be completely empty, and nobody ever knows when the next batch or shipment comes in. So you could go back there 3-4 times and just not have your color. They're just not well stocked, is what I want to say. So it's always kind of like a love-hate relationship. I love rummaging through Walmart's makeup section, but it's kind of frustrating when you go in there and you just don't have the colors that you need. But I got two really cool nail polishes. So it's nail, well, it's called glitter. It's actually literally called glitter. Let me look at the name of it here, guys. Oh no, it's called ice. Sorry, it's called ice. And these are it. Look at this. Oh my God. They are so shiny. Let me try to take the auto thing off of here and try to get this in focus. Focus, focus, focus. Nope. The other way. Yep. Okay. This is as good as it's going to get. Look at this. This is so pretty, guys. It's called ice. Let me see if I can pull it over here. There you go. It is absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. It glitters. I mean, this just doesn't hold, you know, justice to how glittery it is. It's just phenomenally glittery. I'm going to try not to, there. I don't know if you can see that. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? And it goes on, you know, it has a clear coat of polish. Sorry, I'm out of focus, but I'm trying to focus the polish on here so that you guys can see it. This one too, look at that. I don't know if you guys can see that. It is just full of glitter. It's just so pretty, so beautiful. And I know it just doesn't, but it sparkles like you've got diamonds on your fingers. Just sparkles. And I have it on my pinky finger. I don't know if you guys can see that. There you go. I actually put it on my pinky, and don't look at the rest of my ragged out nails, but there's my pinky fingers there. And these have been on for over like a week now. I've had my nails on. They're growing out. So and I put that on top of white nail polish. It's just the Sally Hansen white nail polish. It's called Let's Snow. And I just put that on top of there. And oh my gosh, for the holidays, all right, let me put myself back here. For the holidays, guys, I mean, you put any type of, you know, the nail polish on the bottom, like a white or a neutral color, and you put this on top of it. Oh my God, as an accent nail, this is just absolutely gorgeous. You are going to be so blinged out. I love a good nail, you know, a little pizzazz on your nails when you go out, especially for all these dinners and holiday treats. I mean, there's nothing nicer than having my nails done, freshly done with really stuff on it. I mean, I love it. I absolutely love it. So from the how do you call it, from the gate, from the gate out, or from the whatever launch, as soon as I bought this and I used it, I was like, oh, I love. I kept staring at my nails like this as I was walking around, because, you know, different lights, it hits it, and it literally looks like there are diamond sparkles on your nails, on your, you know, whatever accent nail that you put on, and they stay quite a while. Now, I did put on another clear coat of just a top coat, just so that it's not, you know, rough or hanging, you know, getting caught on anything, because they are pretty large flecks in that in the glitter. I mean, they're kind of like, I think they're kind of like what do they call them? Hexagon flexes. They're not round. They're like pretty little snowflakes. They're almost like little snowflake flexes. They're just absolutely beautiful. Just beautiful. And I don't think they're more than like maybe $2.99 or $3.99 a bottle. They had the blue, the silver, I'm trying to remember if they had a gold. I'm probably thinking they had a gold, and they might have had like a coppery pinky one. So again, the name of it is Ice, and it's available at Walmart, at least in my Walmart. So if you guys can find it, you know, go hunting for it. Okay, now last but not least, and then I'm gonna you know, cut you guys loose. And I know this is funny because I'm showing you my crutch. So as most of you know, and if you don't, then you should, because you should be binge watching all of my videos. As most of you guys know, I broke my foot recently. Sorry for the tilt there. And I was on crutches for about 3 weeks. And I was on horrible crutches for about a week and a half, where I had to have 2 crutches under my arms, and I lived downstairs here because I couldn't even go upstairs, up the stairs where my bedroom is. I had to be on the couch down here. And I came to find out that you cannot carry anything when you have 2 crutches under your arms. You cannot do anything except drag your ass around and hope that you don't fall again. Okay, so what I found was this. I'm going to put it between my legs here to show you guys, and I'm going to scoot up here so I can show you guys. This is called Crutch Ease, and I hope you can see that. There it is. It's called crutchease.com, and they specialize in making accessories for crutches, for canes, for any type of scooters, for walkers. They have all of these hanging pouches, like for the walkers, for what else? For motor scooters, walkers, canes, crutches, anything that you know, that you need to get around in. And then they put these pouches on it. Now this is Velcro, so it attaches like this, okay, over the handle of the crutch, okay, and it's totally adjustable, so you just pop it on there and then Velcro it, and then you Velcro the 2 sides, and you Velcro down here, and what you get is and it Velcros shut too, and you get a very nice deep pocket that you can put. I'm going to try to put this in here to show you guys. So let's just say this is my iPhone, right? So one of the things that I couldn't do was carry my phone around from one part of the house to the other. What if I fell? I didn't have my phone with me. Oh my gosh, you know, I've fallen and I can't get up. Literally, I would have had that situation. Or I needed like a bottle of water. I was all the way at the other end of the you know, living room, and I couldn't carry my water bottle back to, you know, where I was sitting because I couldn't carry it because I needed 2 crutches. So anyway, what I would do was I would put, look at this, look how deep this is. This has disappeared into there. It's only about, if I can feel it, up to here. So that's how big this is. And it's still got plenty of room in here. Plenty of room. And it comes in all kinds of pretty colors and patterns. This is called Galaxy, by the way, because of all the little stars and galaxies and planets and everything. They have different colors and patterns, solids, blacks, browns, whatever you want. Oh my gosh, you know what? I have a lipstick in here that this is how funny this is. Okay, check this out. Oh, this is in the front part. So there's a front pouch too, a smaller front pouch. Okay. This is my Die Hard. You see, I had to carry my lipstick around in this crutchies. I mean, I broke my foot, but I had to have my lipstick. So I carried basically my lipstick and a little mirror and whatever I needed in the front part of there to make myself up. Like if I had to go to, there's a little downstairs bathroom here, so I could get to the bathroom and put on my lipstick and everything. And then in the big pouch over here, I would put, you know, my iPhone, anything else, my bottled water. It holds a lot. The only thing that, you know, I had to worry about was the more I put in here, the heavier my crutch would be to actually lift and carry. So, you know, you don't want to weigh it down with like 10 pounds of stuff in here because, you know, then you can't do it. Aside from that, I would have a little backpack. I started wearing like a little backpack around the house, but this really came in handy the first few days. It really came in handy. So I loved it from the get-go. I ordered it immediately, and it came very quickly. I think it came in less than 3 or 4 days for shipment. So that was a blessing because, you know, other than that, I was sitting around here and I couldn't, like I said, I couldn't carry anything. So as soon as I got this, I popped it on, and then I didn't need to have my backpack. I did use my backpack the first couple of days. And it was just one of these vinyl backpacks, nothing major, just to have something to carry my stuff in. But as soon as I got this, I got rid of my backpack, and this is, you know, really what I used. So that's the last thing I wanted to show you guys. If you know of anyone that could use these type of accessories, if they're you know, elderly, or having trouble getting around, or having trouble carrying anything while they're pushing around a walker or a little scooter or anything like that, go on crutchies.com. They have a boatload of stuff to look at. They're very reasonably priced, very reasonably. I don't think I paid, maybe I paid like $12 or $13. I can look it up and, you know, put it over here for you guys and check out the price. But I'm telling you, it was not expensive at all. I didn't even hesitate to push the add to cart button and you know, order it. So they're not there to fleece you, or, oh, my hair's all over the place. They're not there to you know, take advantage of you. I think they're a really good company, and they're doing their best to help out people. Okay, so that is it. Yay, I got through this video. Thank you so much for joining me. Please give this video your love, your devotion, and most importantly, your thumbs up. And leave me your comments below on if you have tried any of these, or if you're going to try it. And also, again, if you know of any place that has the Emily palettes still available, I would certainly love to go into the store and look at them, and then hopefully purchase them and give you guys some feedback. I know I'm kind of late to the party in doing my reviews on it. I know everyone's jumped on the bandwagon, but I'm the kind of person, I really am not the first out the gate as far as doing those kind of things. I do like to look at other YouTubers and gurus and see what's going on and get a review. I'm the type of person, I don't get the first, like the iPhone, for example. I love iPhones. I'm not standing in line, you know, at midnight to get the first iPhone. I will wait, you know, months, and then get it, and then see the reviews, and is it worth it? Is it worth the hype? Is there enough new features on it? And blah, 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 you know, that kind of stuff. I don't have the iPhone 10, I can tell you that right now. I don't have the iPhone X or 10 or anything like that. I think I have the 7 Plus. Yes, I have the 7 Plus, only because my son gave it to me, because he has like the 8, I think, now. You know, we love our iPhones, but we're not, I'm not gonna, you know, get into the hype of doing it immediately. So that's my story. Anyway, sorry for rambling. I love you guys so much. I just love talking with you guys. I just love to share my feelings and share my, my stuff with you guys. And yes, those are little pumpkins there. It is that time, and the doggies have their little pumpkins that they use. They, you know, I have to have one for each so that they don't have to fight over it. So they get to play with their pumpkins. And Hobson is bad. He's a chewer, so he loves to de-stuff his toys. He likes nothing better than, I think he thinks this is like a I don't know, a contest or something. I don't know if you guys have, you know, pets or dogs like this, but stuffed toys have these squeakers in the middle, okay? They're like the little plastic squeakers. And he somehow, in his little brain, thinks that what he has to do, his mission in life, is to tear open a stuffed toy, take all the stuffing out to get to the center, like they have like they had the commercial in the old days. Get to the center of the Tootsie Pop. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? I'm aging myself, I know, but it's the same kind of mechanism for him. How many stuffings can I pull out till I get to the center that has this little squeaky object in it? And that's like when I win the prize, I take the little squeaky thing out. So that's what he does. And I have to really monitor him because he will get very protective about trying to take that, out, and you can't take it away from him. And I always have this choking hazard thing where, oh my God, he's going to choke or something like that. So, I always kind of look out for him. Okay. So, but anyway, they're having fun with it now. Happy end of October. And yeah, I cannot believe this year is just winding down so quickly. I just can't believe it. It's wonderful. I love the holiday spirit and getting into it. And I can't wait to put up some more videos for you guys. Okay. I love you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.